Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm so happy to share with you a fantastic magic. It is very easy to do, yet the end result is utterly surprising. Let me show you the trick first, and then I'll share the secret of this beautiful piece of magic. It's a card trick, but I don't need the extra cards like the jokers and the add cards. I'll give this deck a quick shuffle, like so. A quick shuffle will do. And then I'm going to divide this deck into 3 piles, like so. And you call stop at any time you want, anywhere. What? You say stop? Alright. Now this is 5 of diamonds. This is all about perfect matching of cards. There is always a magical power, external power acting upon your subconscious mind. And this power will lead you to a perfect match. So you have stopped at 5 of diamonds. I'll continue dealing cards and you call stop anytime you want. So you call stop anytime here, you said? Alright. Now if this is a perfect match, it is going to be a fantastic magic. It is 4 of hearts, that is 5 of diamonds. I'm sorry, this is not a perfect match, but we'll still have another pile over here. You call stop again. I'm going to deal cards. You call stop anytime you like. Here, are you sure? Oh, it is 8 of clubs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It didn't work. Alright, some cards are remaining. Let me deal the cards again, and you call stop anytime you want. But before I reach half of the deck. So you have to be a little fast. You call stop anytime you like. Stop. Here. 4 of diamonds. Not a match at all. See, you have called stopped at 4 cards and they are all facing up. You can see 5 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. Then there is 4 of diamonds. And finally we have 4 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, 8 of clubs, and 4 of diamonds. But actually what we were doing is we were using our subconscious mind. In fact, you are using your subconscious mind to call stop. But here we are concerned about our subconscious mind, not our conscious mind. So this is exactly where you stopped us. And this is exactly where you stopped me again. And this is where you call stop just here. Now, if everything is working okay, your subconscious mind has really acted upon you. And subconscious mind acted upon your own will. So let us see. Here we have stopped at a queen. Here is another queen. Here is queen of hearts. And here is the queen of spades. Awesome. Awesome. But that is not a match. The match is here. You see, this is a perfect match. The king of diamonds, queen of clubs. Here we have the king of clubs, queen of hearts. Here we have the queen of hearts, and that is the Queen of Spades. And here we have the King of Spades. A perfect match. I hope you enjoyed the performance. Now, let me share the secret with you. This trick is so easy to perform. Only a little setup is required, and for this you need to take out the 4 kings as well as the 4 queens. Arrange the kings in this order: clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. This is the order. You can arrange them here and place them over here, and likewise arrange the queens in the same order, that is clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. Now take this diamond, King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds here. Place the Queen of Diamonds on top of the King of Diamonds. Now here is clubs, hearts and spades. You put these cards on top of this pile like so, and again clubs, hearts and spades. You close the fan and put them on top. So from the top what we have is, here is clubs, hearts and spades. Clubs, hearts and spades. So, and here are the remaining deck. And put these 2 cards at the bottom. So the bottom card is the Queen of Diamonds. Now you can give a shuffle as you have seen in the performance, but without disturbing the top 6 cards and the bottom 2 cards. And it is very easy to do. Cut at the center like so, like this, and you see here are the 2 cards, that is the Queen of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds here. So you riffle a few cards here from this hand, and then start riffling cards from your right hand, and then you keep holding a stock of cards, and this goes on top. So as a result, what happens, though the spectators think that you have riffle shuffled the deck, actually the bottom 2 cards and the top 6 cards has remained in its own place without any disturbance. They have not been misplaced in any way. Now you say that I'm going to deal cards, but don't say to call stop at this moment. You say that after you have dealt at least 6 or 7 cards. So you start dealing the cards like so, and when you see that 6 cards have already been dealt, you say that, I forgot to tell you, you call stop anytime you want. It doesn't matter where he calls stop. Let us say he calls stop here. You say that, let us see, it is 8 of hearts. Now this is all about perfect match. You have seen in the presentation, perfect match with the external magical power acting upon our subconscious mind. You call stop again, and as I'm dealing cards on these 2 piles. So you keep on dealing the cards, and let us say he calls stop here, and it is 8 of clubs. Now this is a match, but more often you are not going to get a match. You say that again, you call stop as I'm dealing, and let us say he calls stop here, and it is 6 of spades. So you say that there is no perfect match here. So saying, you collect the cards, collect the piles with these cards in hand. So you put these cards in your hand on top of the leftmost pile and put them together. Now after you have done that, you say that still some cards are left. So before I'm going to deal cards, before I reach the middle of the deck, you call stop. So you start dealing the cards like so, and let us say the spectator calls stop here. You turn it over and say that it is also not a perfect match. It is 10 of diamonds. Put these cards on top and you are ready for the final revealment. Now, after your presentation about matching, you said that you stopped at 4 cards, and I am going to take out the cards exactly where you called stop. So saying, you come to the first face-up card and you take the card immediately above it and take these cards and place on the table and put these cards at the bottom like so. Now you continue doing this with the next card. You put these here and put these cards over here. Again, the next face-up card is 8 of clubs. You put these cards over here. And the final face-up card is the 10 of diamonds. You put these cards here, and you don't need the remaining cards. You put them away. Now, after talking about the mismatch, but you say that everything we have done so far is with our conscious mind, but our subconscious mind was already acting upon us. So you see that this card is a queen. It will happen automatically. This is another queen, and another queen. But where is the match? The perfect match for this queen could be no other card other than the king of diamonds, the queen of clubs. Here is the king of clubs, the queen of hearts. Here we have the king of hearts, and the queen of spades, and here we have the king of spades. And that comes to a fantastic ending of your miracle. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please give it a try and let me know how much your spectators enjoyed watching this and how much you enjoyed performing this for your spectators. Please share this video if you like with your friends. Write in the comments how much you enjoyed. Smash the bell icon so that you get an instant notification whenever I upload my next video. See you again next time in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Have a wonderful time.